Welcome back to FIDE Grand Prix in Belgrade. I'm Grandmaster Dina Belenkaya, and today we have here in the studio Grandmaster Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, who has just finished his game in a draw against Chinese Grandmaster Yun Ge. Maxime, thank you for joining us. May I ask you, who do you think are three strongest chess couples that we have in our community?
Yeah, well, obviously one that pops to mind is Sasha Guishuk with Katia Lagno. I think, from memory, they're the strongest. We have this Pavel Tregubov and Alexandra Kostenyuk, obviously, who I know quite well because they've been in France for so many years, especially Pavel. And then third one, well, they're both sort of retired from competitive chess for different reasons, but Peter Heine Nielsen and Victoria Smilete. And there must be others, of course, but I don't remember all the chess couples.
That's a very good line so far already. Maxime, do you think French Ministry of Sports should establish chess as an obligatory subject in schools?
I'm not sure about mandatory. There's already a lot of things which have been done for chess in schools and in general to promote chess in France. I think it's good. Then I think I don't think it should be mandatory per se because you're allowed to like other activities. I do think that chess is great for children, to learn. Not only for academics, but to learn some notions of patience, of respect for the opponent, and so on, for reasoning. But yeah, I don't see a reason to make it mandatory when it's already being promoted quite a lot in schools. And there are many schools which provide such chess lessons.
Still, is there a way for it to let's say, spread it even more against children?
Of course, there's always more things to do, and but I'm glad that we are to this point and how this has evolved in the past 20 to 30 years.
That's right. How often do people recognize you on the streets of Paris?
Actually, not quite often, because Blitzstream is so popular in France. There's quite a big community that supports me, so I would say on average once a day, something like this, which is quite big. A few years ago it was maybe once a month.
So basically every time you go out? Not
every time I go out, but in the 1 or 2 hours I spent outside in a day, or sometimes more, but there's always someone who's going to recognize me. And by recognizing, I mean someone who actually goes up to me and says hi. Have
you ever been uncomfortable in such situations?
No, it's always been very polite, very with no foul play involved, so far so good. It's actually pleasant.
That's really nice to hear. And let me ask you one more question for today. If you were to change one rule in a game of chess, what would that be?
Actually, probably I would make stalemate a win.
I was kind of hoping you would say that. Thank you so much, Maxime.